Hey gang, welcome back to another cool manga animation tutorial. In this tutorial, we are gonna learn how to make such viral shorts or reels for your social media pages. Also note that these type of edits are much simpler in softwares like CapCut and Lightmotion. But you know, everything is possible in After Effects if you have the creativity and skills. This tutorial will be really simple and short as you all would expect. Before we start, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you won't miss any of my future tutorials and animations. Without wasting time, let's head straight into the video. Open After Effects and create a new composition. Name it whatever you want. Unlock the aspect ratio here. Change width to 1080 and height to 1920, which is the standard mobile view settings for YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and Instagram Reels. Let the frame rate be 60 FPS for smoother animations. And keep the duration to how long you want your animation to be. Once you are comfortable with the settings, hit OK. Import your manga panel in. Drag it into the timeline. Scale it to fit your composition. Pick Pin tool from above and mask the character. I'm not going to animate the character, so I'll mask him whole in one single layer. If you want to animate his eyes, hands, and hair, you can check out my other tutorials where I've explained these in detail. Now we are going to add the outline glow animation. I'm going to use the Saber plugin by Video Copilot. Don't worry, it's free. Head to this website, link is provided in the description. Scroll down and download for your specific device. And install the setup. Once you've installed the plugin, you need to restart After Effects for the plugin to display in your workspace. Let's start by creating a white background. Right-click here and create a new solid layer. Change its color to white. Drag it below the character layer. Now head over to the Effects panel and search for Saber, which we installed just now, and drag it to the character layer. You have a lot of inbuilt presets here. You can take your own time choosing your favorite preset. I personally like Firestorm. Now open Customize Core and change the core type to Layer Masks. You can tweak the settings here according to your preference. Increase glow spread if you want the outline to be a lot brighter. Now open Render Settings and change Composite Settings to add. Now that the outline is done, we are ready to make the final animation. Select the character layer. Hit P on the keyboard to open position. Create a keyframe and move it to few seconds apart. Now come back to the start of the timeline, create a new keyframe and move the character down. You'll end up this type of entry animation. Select the keyframes and hit F9 on the keyboard to ease them. Now head into the graph editor and make a similar speed ramp graph like this. Also remember, the speed of entry and the graph depends on what music you are using. You are supposed to sync it with the music. I am not using music to avoid copyright. Now what I want to do is, I want the Saber outline to be applied only after the character comes into the screen, basically when the beat drops. How do I do that? Go to the start of the timeline. Create a keyframe in Enable Glow. Now move to the part where your song's beat drops, or where you want the Saber to enabled and enable it. I also created keyframe for Glow Intensity, but well, it doesn't make much difference. To add more impact to the frame, import a Speedlines green screen. I've attached this green screen along with the free project file. Link is in the description. Drag it into the timeline and position it so that it appears only when the beat drops. Hit R on the keyboard to open rotations and rotate it to 90 degrees. Hover over to Effects bar, search for Keylight and apply it to the green screen. Now use this color picker to map the green color and the green disappears. But the lines disappeared as well. This is because the background color and the speedline colors are both white. Hover over to Effects bar again and search for Fill. Apply it to the green screen and change Fill color to black. Now we have this animation. There's one last thing left. Shakes. This is the part where softwares like CapCut and Lightmotion take in the lead where there are inbuilt shakes and transitions. In this tutorial, I'm not going to cover how to make shakes and transitions since there are more than 1,000 tutorials teaching you that. Instead, I'm going to use a shake from the plugin called Sapphire. If you don't have Sapphire plugin, you can download free camera shakes for After Effects online and use it. And here is our final output. If you guys love this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn the notifications on. If you had any issues in the midway, feel free to comment down the query along with the timestamp and I'll be happy to help. If you guys want to learn more about manga animation, I have videos on my channel covering basic manga movements, manga fights, 3D camera movement, colored manga animation, and also the legendary parallax effect animation. Thank you so much for watching till the end. The free project file of this tutorial is provided in the description. And until next time, this is Roni, signing off.